Organized. Yeah, no, of course it's very unorganized, but here's the thing. The reason why it's a year-long case is that they have an abundance of like, let's say proof. If you're a jury, man, you're going to sit and listen for a year of all these things. It's hard to come out of that and just be like, this person's completely innocent. It's very hard to, bro. It's very hard. I think the prosecutor is hitting them with everything possible. Okay, let me see what else is going on. Yeah, she admits to having a relationship. That's crazy, ain't it? What else? Okay. So Rick Ross's new girl. Have y'all seen Rick Ross's new girl? So Rick Ross got this new girl. And apparently, I don't know how she used to look before. Christina Mackey. Let me see. Christina Mackey. Let me look at her Instagram. So this is, remember I told you like Rick Ross's ex, like Tia, whatever? She's been mad that Rick Ross got this new young girl. Hey, by the way, can I talk about this real quick? I was having this conversation with a young woman. And I've realized women have a really interesting relationship with age. Now, how old is this girl? Let me see if I can Google it. Christina Mackey age. Let's see. How old? She's 27. Okay, so she's 27. How old is Tia Kemp? Tia Kemp is 37. You know what I realized? Women have such an interesting relationship with age. I'll give you an example. I'll use Ross as an example, right? Let's say Ross met Tia when she was 25. At that point, when she meets Ross, and by the way, here's the thing too. Usually, like, people also have to realize. Someone said, "Oh, that Tia girl." Someone said she 37. She look. Yeah, hey, listen. Okay. No, we're not talking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. No, like we're not talking about that disparity. What I'm trying to say is this: the older women get, especially when they get older, like their choices in men just diminish. That's just what it is, because women seem to want to date older guys, right? Like they don't date younger, they date older. So what happens is when women start to age, they start to look at men who don't look at them as an eligible candidate as weird. Like, for example, a girl who's 25, I'll just not even use any names. A girl who's 25, or let's say 23, she's 23. She meets a guy who's 30, right? She's not thinking about like, yo, I'm mad younger than her. I'm like, oh, it's cool. Now, let's fast forward 5-6 years into it. So now the girl who's 23, she's 28. The guy's now 35. She finds it weird that the guy's 35 but will date another 23-year-old. Why? It's more of a reflection of herself. He don't want a 27-year-old, or he might not want a 28-year-old. Or it might be one of those things where like, now you're 30, he don't want a 30-year-old. He want another 25-year-old. And what I realize what women do is that they turn that into shaming mechanisms, right? Like, yeah, you just want a girl that you could control. You just want a chick who's young. Like, well, I met you when you were 24. You're just now 32. I want another 24-year-old, right? Women use a lot of shaming tactic that comes from their own insecurities about aging, right? And it's kind of odd because, not odd, but it's interesting because women put themselves in that same boat because they are unwilling to date younger. Like, they don't want to date young men. They only want to date, well, unless Drea and some of these other bitches. But I hope are you guys getting what I'm trying to say? Now, here's the thing. This all funnels and fuels into bitter bitch syndrome, the BBS, right? The bitter bitch syndrome is usually an older woman who's watching a guy who she used to date, or she may have, like, oh, I spent my 20s with you, and now you don't want to date a 35-year-old woman no more. You still want another young girl in her 20s. they demonize the fuck out of that. Yeah, this nigga's now weird. He's a creep. He's this, he's that. Yo, why is he still dating girls in their 20s? Like, no, you're only mad because you're 37, okay? And I'm sorry. At 37, there's not a bunch of people below 40 running to come date you normally, right? So anyway, Tia Kemp has, said a bunch of things, really jealous of Rick Ross's new girl. She's 10 years younger than her. I don't know if this girl has any kids, but this girl's in shape. She looks good, young, vibrant, whatever the case is. Okay, now she's the source of Ross's, love. He's grabbing her ass cheeks at every moment. He's showing her on the jet. Like, you're gonna see, like, she's posing in front of the Rolls Royce. Like, she's at the promised land, all that type of stuff. And his ex-girl, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, his ex-girl is watching these pictures and she's seething. Like, motherfucker, you think she want to watch the new young girl, like, with the plane over there with Ross hugging her? No! So, the first shaming tactic? Let's look. Rick Ross. Age. Let's look at age. First thing the 38-year-old girl gonna say, yo, Ross, you like 50. Why you dating a 27-year-old? Yo, you a creep. No, he just don't want no old-ass bitches, man. Stop it. Like, women, I've told women this too. Like, I've told actually women even I know. I said, bro, y'all have made aging like such a negative thing for y'all. And I get there's some biological like portion of this, but if women actually changed if women were open to dating older and younger guys, not saying that would ever be the norm, but obviously we all know that women usually go after dudes who have, it's not necessarily about age, it's about usually stature and success, and unfortunately you take a while to get to that point, so they date older. But anyway, you have Tia, who's now shaming Rick Ross, who's 48, for dating a girl 27. Yo, she 20 years younger than you. Why you not dating a 30-year-old? He don't want no 30-year-old disgruntled bitch. I'm sorry. Leave that nigga alone. You feel me? Like, this is the new thing they do. When they can't call you, like, weird for dating under 18 or under 21, they call you weird for not dating a girl. Like, they want Rick Ross to date a 40-year-old. No! It's not going to happen. Feel me? So, like, his new girl, you know what I mean? She's flexing on all these other bitches who's been replaced or just got aged out or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? She actually looks good, too. You know what I mean? She looks pretty good. Now, the new thing has become, which I got to see if I can find it. Apparently, well, I guess she already had it. That looked like her natural teeth, right? Or that looked like she had her teeth done before. Recently, she just got her teeth done. I don't know why this is even a thing. I can't even find a picture with her old teeth. I guess this was her old teeth? What the fuck? Oh, she was a rapper? Oh no. What the fuck? No, she always looked like she had some good shit. Anyway, she's on the Shade Room defending Rick Ross buying her new teeth because the baby mama, Tia Kemp, is basically disgruntled and calling her out, saying that she looks atrocious.
Oh, I love my teeth. I absolutely love my teeth. I'm so happy. My baby, I told my baby I want my teeth done. He got it done the same day. But what I was going to say was, when you're negative and when you allow your fingers to type negative words and say negative things to people, you're...
Oh, okay. By the way, I just seen somebody on YouTube, they just typed this. They says, this is the way to calculate, this is the creepometer. They said it's half your age plus 7. That's interesting. Half your age plus 7, and if it's outside of that, you're creepy. That might be a decent one. Okay, so let's do it with Rick Ross. My bad, I cut that video short. So it's half your age. So half of 48 would be 24 plus 7, that would be 32. Okay, so y'all are saying if he dates any girl younger than 30, am I doing it right? 24 plus 7, no, that would be 31. So any girl younger than 31, Rick Ross would be weird. Really? Somebody said that sounds like girls' math. I don't know. Is it weird? Like, let's be honest. Is it weird? Right? Somebody said a disgruntled female made that rule. Not to blame it all on females, but if it like females, like women, because one of the most valuable commodities that a woman holds is her beauty, is a reason why guys kind of like women who are probably in their 20s or very early 30s. You're gonna rarely see a nigga go for a woman that's in her 40s unless she's like, Bernice Burgos. Bernice is like 40 something, right? Bernice Burgos H. Yeah, she 43. But look, man, think you the shit, but damn, you're not even a fart. Look at her. God damn. It's not even really age. It's more like beauty. Like, obviously, you want somebody who's legal that could drink, right? So, like, at a certain point, you only date over 21. But after over 21, it's like, bruh, if a girl look like this, like, put it like this, and don't y'all get on me on some. If a girl look like this is 22 or 72, I'm still dating her. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to get mad at me. If a girl look like this is 22 or 72, I'm dating her. Fuck y'all niggas. Sorry. This bitch is bad. Like, guys, we're like mad vain. Like, we're mad vain, bro. Like, to be honest, like, niggas just want a pretty girl, bro. Right? Somebody said Leonardo DiCaprio does it. It's not. No. What Leo does is a little bit. Leo is like dumping him at like 25. Like, to me, I don't think 25 is old. I don't think 30 is old necessarily. Let me ask y'all a question. This is an interesting question. By the way, how old are everybody in here? Everybody's, just spam your age real quick. How old are you? Just spam your age. Okay. So a lot of people in their 20s from what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me ask you this question. Let's say both women look like this. Okay. So, like, she's just a ageless woman. Like, she just defies the odds of aging, right? So let me ask you this question. If you meet two women who look like her, one is 25, one is 35. Now, let's not say 35. Let's say 32. One's 25, one's 32. The one at 25 has 3 kids. They both look exactly like this. The one at 25 has 3 kids. The one at 32 got no kids. Who do you date? Who do you date? 25, 3 kids, looks like that. 32, no kids, looks like that. Okay. And I think I see a lot of men answering. And by the way, Jen, I see you as well. I think most men, like, there's 2 ways how we look at women. It's like when you have, like, is once you have kids, and also, like, I don't think guys care about age as much, like, as much as they probably care about kids and shit like that. Somebody said they were rather the younger one. Somebody said 3 kids at 25 is crazy. Hell no, it's not. You know what I mean? These bitches is fucking, bro. Michelle Thomas says, I'm a woman, but I would probably do the older woman without a kid. Somebody says single moms with kids are raggedy as fuck. Yeah, I agree with y'all. So I would probably do, like, and this is what, like, I guess I was making a point about how men mostly, and by the way, there's women who are also answering who are kind of in line with kind of like how I believe men think. Like, say you have a 25-year-old woman and a 32-year-old woman, like, whoever don't got the kids is probably the one that's like, okay, that's probably, yeah. Somebody said 3 kids equal 3 baby daddies. Right? Somebody said less baggage. Anyway, okay. So if you get on here and you go to Tia Kemp or you search her up, bro, she is so disgruntled. Tia Kemp. She's been running her mouth every day. Anytime Rick, like, let's show the dualities. Actually, let me just go to my Instagram real quick. The dualities of how people are living life. So if you go to, Rick Ross's Instagram and, this was posted in a story, this is what his story looks like, right? Showing off a Ferrari. By the way, he just bought a crib, Rick Ross, Star Island. He bought a house for $35 million. Yo, Rick Ross is extra rich, my guy. I don't know how he's so fucking rich. He bought a mansion for $35 million, right? Now, a nigga is rich when they already spent the $35 million on the house, right? By the way, if you don't know how Star Island, I feel like you guys should all know this. Star Island, Miami. It's a man-made island. This is it right here. It's a man-made island. It was actually made, fun fact, it was actually made by like the U.S. military. I don't even know why they did that, but it was made initially for that. Now these days it's just private residences, and basically it's an artificial island, but it's in this Florida Keys area, right? In Miami. All the cribs cost at least like $25 million. Diddy has a crib there. Actually, I think you could look it up on. Let me see. You could probably look up, on some Zillow shit to see how many houses are there. But it's probably like the amount of residences are probably less than like 50, right? It's like less than 50 houses on this island. Regardless, Diddy lives there. I don't know if Alex Rodriguez might live there. It's really exclusive. Ross buys $35 million mansion, and he already is knocking this shit down because he wants to build his own dream house. This nigga is rich, bro.
Morning Glory, it's Boss the Builder. Report live from 37 Star Island, which began as a dream, and now it's a reality. And guess what? It's such a reality, I can't wait. The day is complete. We celebrating champagne moments, but right now we got a lot of work to put in. And so I'm out here, and we finna get it in. Come with me. It's one of my biggest investments. One of them. Biggest boss. $50 million play. All the hustlers. Talk is cheap. We doing this for the streets. Let's go. So look, I know you know about my $1 million fish tank. My Texas home. This is the first time I've ever had a pond. Japanese koi fish. It's gonna be on both sides. It'll begin out here. We're gonna bring it in here.
Okay, there was a little bit more.
Get a fucking $15 million Basquiat. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But back to the Japanese koi fish. Again, the artwork that should go here. This is Miami. Should we have a fire here? We never know. Boss the Builder, let's go. Listen, I got a lot of DMs from my doomsday preppers. We right here. What you see, the holes you see coming up from each side, that's not what I was talking about 2 weeks ago. That project is magnanimous. This right here, very special, never been done on Star Island. Boss the Builder, let's go with it. You invest your money, your hard-earned money. You gotta remain hands-on. Ain't no job too big or too small for a real boss, you heard me? Staying hands-on, 2024, you get a fucking...
Okay. Kind of get it. Now, here's the thing. He also addressed his baby mama, Rick Ross, Tia Kemp. He basically put up a picture of her, basically saying, hey, listen, he literally told her that, what did he say to her? He was like, yo, you were just doing my feet like not too long ago. I can't remember. Let's see if I can find it. Feet. He was like, yo, you were just doing my feet like not too long ago. I can't remember. See if I can find it. Feet. 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 Here we go. I think this is it. And by the way, Rick Ross's daughter like clearly don't rock with this disgruntled baby mama either. But yeah, Rick Ross puts up, says, hey, you must have Alzheimer's, granny. And by the way, I'm telling you, it's something about women aging, bro. It just gets to them, bro. Because he's calling her granny. Ross is like 12 years older than her, right? But he's still calling her granny. He says, it says September 26, 2023, I let you mop and do my pedicure. You were in best spirits. So this is her after she was, she mopped up the floors. She did his pedicure, got to get the corns and bunions. Hopefully she was the hot rag. Got to make sure everything is all good with the feet. You heard me? And yeah, look, she's blushing. She was having a great time doing his feet. Now she's on Instagram while he's over here building $50 million cribs. Tia Kemp, let's see. This is her responding.
Funny or cute, all that time to be proud, big boy.
The fuck?
That you be putting on for your stories and then you throw them back on the floor. That liberal, he only showed her up around in there. That liberal was so full of clothes. That man don't never.
So her disgruntled response is, hey, I know y'all be seeing his mansions and shit, but like, yo, it's a mess in there. Like, he be having clothes on the floor.
You throw them back on the floor. That liberal, he only showed her up around in there. That liberal was so full of clothes. That man don't never show the floor. That house look like a swap shop. Go in that. He might have moved all that stuff in one of the back rooms back there since that girl. But that house was a horrible man. Clean that crap up right there. Stop ordering all that medium stuff you see on every sponsor page on the Gram, and you screenshot it, send it. It don't matter if it's a Spider-Man. Like, something wrong with you. You want stuff out of children's place. Children see it, they can scratch it out. Tell them, take it to the people do the alternation. Tell them to stretch it. Get out for all that. Go do something for all them babies. They want to ride on a jet too. You ain't never take your child to Africa and all that. He only got a couple things on his passport from business. Get all them churn on that jet. That put all them punks off of there. And take everybody with your mama, your sister, and your grown oldest daughter. Don't forget the big brother here. Dusty's. Y'all looked so stupid last night. It looked like you were worried about me. Renee, I'm finna post your pictures. Galoshes. God, look at this, y'all. This ain't right, bro. This thing ugly, man. I was like, man, what the heck is this, bro?
Ain't nothing like a bitter bitch, man.
I know this ain't this girl, man. Why you look like Geronimo, bro? Your neck and face so strong. You got the nerve. I'ma say nerve, not nerve. See. So tell me the truth, Mr. Hilly here, cheater man. Cause that's what he said. So I seen the news last night say you done filed for divorce. You supposed to. She was there while you was at there, and y'all ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
The bottle maker, the breastfeeder, and that boy. And it's a big old medallion down there in front of one of them.
Okay, so essentially, she's just disgruntled. Rick Ross is living his best life. She's came out before to say Rick Ross fucked Gucci's wife, all type of stuff. And, unfortunately, man, it's always sad when a woman get in her bitter era. She clearly wants his attention, but she fucked up in the past and can't get it. Now she's left online to do that. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to Rick Ross's new girl, the one who looks like this. By the way, who does she look like? She looks like someone. Who does this girl look like? She looks like, what's that girl's name again? Fuck. Y'all about to say her name. She looks like, is it Janelle Monáe? Unless I'm wildin'. Yeah, she looks like Janelle Monáe, don't she? She does, right? Am I tripping? Janelle Monáe, and look at Rick Ross's new girl. Yeah, she does, right? Nah, she looks like Janelle Monáe, bro. Look, Janelle Monáe. Look how Janelle Monáe looks here. Janelle Monáe right here. Christina Mackey right here. Of course. Anyway, this is her talking about her teeth that Rick Ross bought her.
Opening up a door for yourself to attract negativity to you, right? Even if you don't recognize it right away, even if you don't see it happen, something negative happen, wishing on anybody's downfall or just saying anything negative about anything, whether it be you don't like this about me, you don't like that about her, you don't like this, you don't like that, you're opening up the door for people to be negative to you. Don't be that kind of person. Be the kind of person that puts out beautiful energy and watch what you get back, because despite what y'all may think, I've been receiving so much. Oh, I love my teeth. I absolutely love. Not only have I been receiving love from outside of my house, but from inside of my house. And inside of, when I say house, I'm talking about me, how I feel about me, right? I'm getting up in the morning, I'm working out, I'm drinking my water, I'm minding my business. My skin is clear. I got one little, but my skin is clear. I feel good. I want to do things. I have energy. All that doesn't come from me just sitting on the internet being weird and negative all day. You know, when you have time to be negative, you have too much time on your hands. So let's find a way to shake that shit off. And even if it was you and
Hey, Christina, let me just give you some advice. By the way, you're the main chick for Ross. Congratulations. I have nothing bad to say about you. Let me say this, man. Rick Ross is a star. You be quiet, let him talk. Okay? Like, I'm sorry to say, like, I'm not, hopefully I don't come across misogynistic saying this. Hey, listen. Y'all non-famous people who get with the famous people, shut the fuck up, man. Okay? We don't need your opinion on shit. Okay? Just be quiet. Okay? Just be quiet. Be with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is the jokester. He'll handle everything. He's going to address whatever his baby mom's saying about you. Okay? We don't need, like, you coming up with all this spiritual. No, we don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Okay?